If you're a personal trainer, you've probably realized that one of the best ways to help your clients lose fat and to gain muscle is actually outside of the gym. So the potential to offer them another service through nutrition coaching where you can make more money and be more flexible is really appealing. Here's the problem though. You're not really sure how to get this started, which is why in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to go from in-person training to an online nutrition coach in 3 easy steps. Starting with one thing you can already do, but you're probably overlooking, and ending with the thing that every personal trainer misses when they go online with their services. Let's dive into step number 1, which is your secret superpower. If you've spent any amount of time working in a commercial gym, you already know this process. It happens all the time. It's actually a skill that you've already developed through working in the gym, even if you don't really know it or recognize it yet. And that's the consultation process. This happens when you get set up to talk to some new clients that come into the gym that should be speaking to a trainer, or when you offer free introductory sessions, or even when you're starting to work with a brand new client that's already bought in. During all of these scenarios, you're consulting and you're selling and you're showing the value around what you do as a trainer. And this is the key aspect to getting people to sign up with you for your training services. And you've already mastered this. But for whatever reason, when personal trainers go online and they start to develop online nutrition coaching or just online coaching in general, they don't do this. They post some content once about what their service entails and just expect people to come to them. And then they wonder why they're not getting clients to sign up because they need to do the same consultation process, but just online. You're already a pro at this. You just need the right strategy. And here's what we do in the Dr. Mark method. We use a process called the free nutrition client report. And here's what you're gonna do. First off, you're gonna get clients raising their hands. You wanna create some content that gets people saying through their online actions that they have a problem that you can solve. For example, asking online if anyone has a weight loss goal that they're shooting for this year, or how many weeks it would take them in an ideal scenario to reach their goal weight. Or you could give them some options and ask about the hardest aspects of reaching one of their health goals. Is it nutrition or is it exercise? Really, the goal of all this stuff is to get people talking to you. From there, you can start conversations and you can get specific around what people are trying to accomplish. And that is going to be your leverage. Because once you know their goals, you're no longer selling them an online nutrition coaching service. You're just laying out the path to get there, and they start to see you as the person that can help them. And this is the exact same process that you do with leads that come to you in the commercial gym setting. You just need to replicate it in an online environment. If you want to learn more about how we do this process in the Dr. Mark method, I've created a completely free training on it, and you can find that in the first link in the description below. And remember, just because you're doing this service online, which is something that I'm going to teach you to do in a second, you need to remember this. It doesn't mean that people can't come from your in-person network. They're going to. As a personal trainer, you already have people that come to you with body composition goals. They want to get leaner, they want to lose some weight. And these are all goals that are easier to manage with nutrition anyway. So you should reach out to those people that already see you as the solution and offer that consultation process for free, or even offer to coach them for free. You can send over personalized messages to people that have expressed interest in the past, saying something like this. And feel free to pause at this part and screenshot this and use these words exactly. Hey Julie, I remember you saying you wanted to improve your eating habits so you could shed some weight. I've taken some steps to add nutrition coaching to my services and was curious if you want some insight on what would help with your nutrition right now. Let me know and I can send over next steps. Or you could do something like this for free coaching. Hey Bobby, nice running into you the other day. Based on what you mentioned to me, you're exactly the type of person I'm helping with this nutrition coaching service I just launched. If you're interested, I would love to work with you for a month, completely free of charge, in exchange for a testimonial. And if you benefit from the service, we could always talk about what next steps look like after. What do you think? And then you go right into the consultation process. You do this stuff already. You just need to do it in this environment with the right strategy and leverage your skills. Tap your network, pull from your social circle. The clients are already there. And then once you have them, you need a nutrition coaching system. Once you actually get people working with you, here's what you do next. You develop a nutrition coaching system that is repeatable and that you can rely on. That's how you make nutrition coaching scalable, so you're no longer just trading time for money. If you're a personal trainer watching this, I know you want to move your services online, but you just don't know how to do it efficiently or how to keep organized, which leaves you scrambling to mesh a bunch of stuff together. You're thinking about doing Zoom calls and grocery lists and talking over a bunch of different platforms and tools, and it's all over the place, which is a shame because our Dr. Mark Method students that are trainers in our program get the best business results because they already have a built-in audience for this stuff. They just need to be shown the right way. And here's how you set up your coaching system. Okay, then how I would go about actually coaching them through correspondence and the actual processes. You'll have a copy of this tracking sheet through the download here. So I'm going to show you how to use it. This is the actual objective information you'll collect from your clients on a weekly basis, their calories, macronutrients information. This is all the way back to 2019 there, but you can adjust these dates depending on what day you would set them in to check in. Most clients will want to check in on a Monday. So for example, let's go to adjust this here. Their start date, January 15th. The first check-in day is going to be on Monday the 22nd, which means they're going to enter all the subjective information here, calories, macronutrients, their body weight at the top here over the course of the week. Fill this on there. And then from there, usually we have their check-in form, which is going to supply that subjective information, how the week went here, linked right here. This is Coach Meredith on our team. Once the client fills out this information, you want to have a tracking or check-in sheet that asks some basic questions about how their week went, what went well, what could be improved on, to get some information around what they would need to change. And then when they hit submit, this will go directly to your email, and then we'll go from there in terms of getting it all set up. You'll have them check in on the same day every week, week to week, and you'll respond through feedback using Loom. This is something that you're seeing me do right now. We call this the hybrid check-in process, where we speak this stuff over, highlighting what our clients need to do and what they need to change, and making any adjustments, and keeping all the correspondence through us talking through this, and then inserting it into an email. So everything's in the one place and it's super organized. So that's how we'd actually correspond with our clients through kind of the streamlined coaching system. Try to limit everything to the actual check-in process, go back and forth a little bit in terms of action steps, and then go from there. And that's how we have everything set up. Then you check in with them like that week after week on the exact same day, which begs the next question: how long do you work with them, and what does the pricing strategy look like? In my experience, and this is what we teach, the best way to price your coaching is going to be a month-to-month coaching offer with a flat monthly rate. Most trainers can price this around $200 to $300 per month, depending on if they include training. And the easiest way to set this up is through a recurring monthly payment. You can do that through PayPal or through Stripe. This way the payment goes through on the exact same day every month, and you're never chasing anyone. The client can cancel at any time on their end. So a nutrition coaching system is the next thing you need to tackle when you're transitioning your in-person PT business to going online. Our next step that we're going to cover here is going to make this transition so much easier, going full time with your business if you choose. Number 3, a proven marketing system. Once you tap out your social circle and the people that you know, you're gonna need to start attracting people that you don't know. And you can only do this when you post social media content that allows you to stand out and offer something for a specific type of person, which most trainers are afraid to do because they've been trained to be generalists and work with a wide range of people. And that's not because that's the best way, it's just the best approach for someone that's working in a job that's tied to a geographical area. You need to be good at a bunch of different stuff. But now that you have the internet, this is a completely different dynamic. You can reach people around the world, and you'll do that with a specific marketing system. Here's a real common scenario I see with a lot of trainers that are looking to go online and start some nutrition coaching. This was much more common with the pandemic and almost coming out of necessity. They go online and they start doing a variety of different marketing strategies. They set up Facebook groups, they post on all the different social media apps and platforms, and maybe they even start running paid advertisements. But none of it really takes off. They're not getting clients, so they start to question if it's their coaching itself. They may think that people don't actually want nutrition. Maybe they want mindset or life coaching. Or maybe it's the price point or the delivery. Maybe they think it's no longer one-on-one coaching. It should be group coaching or something like a different product or service. They're questioning everything and they're constantly pivoting, so it still doesn't work because they're faced with the exact same problem. And that is they never really learned how to market their coaching services from the beginning. And this is one of the most overlooked aspects when trainers are looking to move their services online. They need to attract the right type of people and they need a marketing system. Let's figure out how to do this correctly the first time. The stuff you need to be posting on social media, it's already all around you, it's right in front of you. Remember, you are the role model expert here. You are the person that people are looking to improve their health. So you just got to show them how to do that. You want to document what you're eating, what you're doing for training and exercise, and what your life looks like, and people will have questions and they'll reach out. And naturally, you're going to have strengths and passions of your own, specific hobbies or things that you're working towards. And if you're interested in them, chances are others are interested in it too. So there's a market for it. So you got to tap into these passions. It could be your love for playing recreational sports. So you talk about the problems and the demands and the solutions of someone that's trying to just play rec hockey. There's $1 million coaching business in everything. You just need to tell a compelling story, and those stories are already all around you. And the second thing is success stories. Now, it's one thing to show up and be interesting and document what's going on around you, but truthfully, that might not be enough for people to take the plunge because people don't want to be the first person that does anything. So don't let them be. Tell the stories of the people that you've worked with in the past, people that are just like them, and what results they got working with you. If you haven't worked with anyone yet in this capacity through online nutrition coaching, that's okay too. Don't feel like you can't use old testimonials from your training clients and mold them for the new message. That's totally fine. They still worked with you, they still got those results, use them. Once you can show people through what marketers like to call social proof that other people just like them got those results, others will follow. And then from there, you start to get specific. I know you want to help everyone. I totally get that. But when you don't get specific with your message, no one really knows who it's for. And this is very important to attract the people that don't know you yet. So start creating social media content and developing your coaching program for one specific type of person in mind. One common result, like fat loss or strength building. One type of person in their situation, their demographic, their career. And one offer through which you work with them, like one-on-one coaching. When you do this for long enough, you start to become known as the go-to person in this area because you stand out and you have a track record for success. And this is how you create a marketing system that reliably gets you clients. Transitioning from being an in-person personal trainer to an online nutrition coach doesn't need to be hard, especially if you have these 3 steps in place. If you want more flexibility and income and impact in your training career, then online nutrition coaching might be the right move for you too. As great as all these tips are, if you're really serious about starting a nutrition coaching business, the next thing I'm gonna have you do, check out this video I've linked up right here. The next thing you're gonna wanna get figured out is how to set the perfect price for your nutrition coaching, and I'll teach you how to do that right here. So check it out now, and I'll see you in the next video.